52 degrees, our low 39, present temperature reading 47. Winds out of the south-southeast at 8 miles an hour. All of those steps tomorrow will be filled with excitement and costumes and people having a good time. For tonight, AccuWeather says increasing clouds, 42 degrees. The rain will come in the early morning hours. For tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day, AM rain. And then windy clearing in the afternoon. We're going to see some sunshine, a high of 58 degrees. The winds will be about 10 to 20 in the morning and then increase as the rain moves away out of the northwest, 15 to 25 miles per hour. Then on Friday, more sunshine. The wind stays with us, and then it clears out and becomes very mild as we go into the weekend. We'll have that in the 5-day forecast when I come back in just a few minutes. Well, on Thanksgiving, we serve up turkey and all the trimmings. And according to the AccuFacts file, sometimes we serve up unpredictable weather. Well, pay attention here, Lisa. Last year, gusty winds ruled on Thanksgiving. They grounded the big balloons at the 6 ABC's Boscov's Parade. And in New York City, look at this. Winds sent balloons out of control, knocking down light poles. But 2 years ago, what a surprise. Snow around the late afternoon snow squalls turned roads into skating rinks. Youngsters always enjoy it. 9 years ago, though, Thanksgiving looked more like Christmas. With 3 inches of snow, that we saw that in the early morning, and then what a change. And this is 87 now, a little behind there. So warm for Thanksgiving, we even had fog. So you remember all of those years, don't you?
We've had it all.
You name it, we've had it, and we do have it again for you tomorrow. A great parade coming up.
We're going to have a great time.
Okay.
Thanks, Dave.
Always do.
Still to come on Action News tonight, surprising medical news about TV star Michael J. Fox.
We'll tell you about that, and we'll also look at Thanksgiving through the eyes of some local first graders. Let's go live again on Sky 6, a beautiful Philadelphia skyline. Thanksgiving is in the air. We'll be right back.
Depression. From a short bout with the blues to a crippling long-term condition, millions of people just like you battle depression. But groundbreaking new treatments are turning lives around. From arm patches to powerful magnets, even a modern-day answer to electroshock therapy that has patients lining up for the latest. Could they help you too? Health Check reporter Anita Brickman shows you new ways to beat the blues. Tonight on Action News at 11.
Ross has the after Thanksgiving event you don't want to miss. Save up to 70% on fragrances for men and women. For her, gift sets from Oscar de la Renta, Opium and Dune just $24.99. L'air du Temps Realities and Sunflowers only $19.99. For him, Cool Water and Fahrenheit only $24.99. Lagerfeld, Perry Ellis 360, Passion and more just $19.99. At Ross this Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
No matter what you have to travel over and through this winter, a Subaru with all-wheel drive is the best thing to do it in. And during the Subaru year-end countdown, you can get the all-wheel drive Subaru Outback or Subaru Legacy with low 1.9% APR financing. Plus, you'll find special lease rates on all 99 all-wheel drive Subaru models. So no matter where grandmother lives, you'll get there. See your local Subaru dealer today, because our year-end countdown ends soon.
All the fun toys, guaranteed to bring out the kid in everyone at Best Buy. Now that's a great gift idea.
Topping our People Scene tonight, Christian Slater says he has never been to a bachelor party quite like the one in his new movie.
I slipped. And she's dead. There are always options.
You left a dead prostitute in the desert?
It's 105 pounds.
Slater stars in Very Bad Things, a dark comedy about a group of buddies who hit Las Vegas for a wild bachelor party that turns into a nightmare of murder, buried bodies, and secrets. Slater says his morally challenged character paints a disturbing tale of morality.
Bring the car around.
This character, I think, believes that he's walking down the light path. He thinks he's in charge. You know, he thinks he's taking care of his friends. He thinks he's love pumping, as he says. You know, but he's clearly he's backwards. You know, there is something wrong with his thought process.
Very Bad Things also stars Cameron Diaz in the ensemble cast. It hits the theaters today. Actor Michael J. Fox has revealed that he has Parkinson's disease. Fox, who stars in the ABC sitcom Spin City, tells People magazine he's had the disease for years but is just now going public. Fox, who's only 37, says he first noticed tremors associated with the disease while filming the movie Doc Hollywood back in 1991. He says the disease progressed over the years until the tremors took over his entire left side. Fox says he underwent brain surgery last March, and it eliminated the worst of those tremors.
Young students at one West Philadelphia school added a dash of creativity to their Thanksgiving celebration today. First graders at the Anderson Elementary School put on not one, but 2 holiday plays for their families. These kids dressed up as pilgrims and Native Americans for their performance, and afterwards they all sat down with their families to enjoy a pre-Thanksgiving feast.
And right now, Jim Gardner and the Action News team standing by with these stories and more. Next on Action News at 6, we'll continue our coverage of the great getaway, millions of folks traveling home for the holidays. It's the final round of rehearsals before tomorrow's big parade. We'll have live reports.
And one of Philadelphia's most recognized faces gets in the holiday spirit with the rest. We'll have those stories and more. Lots more next at 6. Now for Scott Palmer, Dave Roberts, for Mark Howard and the entire Action News team, I'm Lisa Thomas-Laurie. Have a nice night. Have a terrific Thanksgiving.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Bell Atlantic, your guide through the wiles of communications.
Cut out for the Caldor after Thanksgiving sale. Friday from 6 a.m. till noon, you'll get an extra 10% off everything in the store with this coupon. Expandable carry-on luggage with bonus tote, $16.64. Bed in a bag, all sizes, $44.99. Forehead VCR, $98.99. Family fleece, adults 2 for $10, kids 2 for $8. Microwave oven, $59.99. And so many more great holiday buys, you won't want to stop. So click this coupon and cut out the Caldor 6-hour after Thanksgiving sale. 6 a.m. till noon, Friday only. So many savings, so little time.
Ross has the After Thanksgiving event you don't want to miss. Save 50 to 70% throughout the store this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
The Metro Auto Group has revolutionized sport utility vehicle and minivan buying. Tell us what you want your payment to be. Say it's $319 or less. We'll show you hundreds of cars and trucks that fit that payment. 22 car and truck lines and over 5,000 vehicles. You can buy what you want, whatever your payment, and not wonder what you've missed, and always zero down. Your new car or truck is here. Come check it out. The Metro Auto Group, part of the Airport Auto Mall.
6 ABC and Panasonic, partners in the future of digital television.
Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with Gary Papa, Dave Roberts, and Jim Gardner.
It is Wednesday night, and the big story on Action News tonight is the holiday exodus for the Thanksgiving holiday. This is an example of some of the heavy traffic in our area tonight. This is 295 in Delaware, south of the Delaware Memorial Bridge, and as you can see, it is packed in both directions, especially north. Millions of motorists will be taking to the roads between now and Sunday night. Now let's take a look at a live picture of the Schuylkill Expressway at the S-curve across from Boathouse Row. Traffic isn't nearly as bad here, although it is pretty active in one direction. This is the way it looks live on I-95 at Penn's Landing in Philadelphia. And here too, traffic moving freely, but you can expect this to build as the night goes on. Let's get more now on the traffic situation tonight. New Jersey correspondent Nora Mushanek is live on the New Jersey Turnpike in Bordentown. Nora?
Good evening, Jim. We've got smooth sailing at Interchange 7 right now. Some occasional backups, but right now no problem. The Turnpike is moving. The toll booths are busy, but not too bad at this particular moment, which is good news because over 3.3 million people are going to be on the Turnpike this holiday weekend. The officials say that the heaviest volume is during this period right now that began at 3 o'clock this afternoon, runs till 10 o'clock tonight, which is when everyone piles in the cars and heads home for the holidays.
Going to go from here to Bethesda, Maryland. We'll probably stay overnight there. We'll get up 6 in the morning and we'll take the other trek.
Millions of people are behind the wheel tonight, driving to family dinners, often far from home. Getting there can be tough, especially when you're traveling with little ones in the car, like the Robs of New York.
He woke up, started crying, so I had to stop and feed him, so now they're all awake, so it kind of broke the momentum. They were sleeping.
It's hard to keep concentrating on the road, that's for sure.
When everyone's crying and screaming bloody murder.
Yeah. You just look for the next rest stop.
The Bonds from Boston have figured out how to keep their 2 sons quiet for the 10-hour ride to Virginia.
We have a TV and a tape player set up in the car, so so it helps keep the kids occupied. So
Does it work?
It works for a while.
Makes it better because there's the long ride to Virginia from Stowe.
So you're not so bored?
Yeah.
State police have added extra patrols for the holiday weekend. They'll focus on looking for drunk and aggressive drivers who speed, tailgate, and create driving hazards.
With us being the heaviest congested state in the nation and the extra volume of traffic which will be out here during the Thanksgiving holiday period, any type of improper driving can be magnified into a major incident.
State police advise drivers to allow enough time to get to your destination so you don't have to rush on the road. Today, the governor seconded that.
It is no good. Nobody's served by pushing through just to get home in time for the meal if you end up splattered against a tree. We don't want that for anybody.
State police say seatbelts are critical. Please wear them, and if you're tired, pull over and take a rest. That's the latest from here. I'm Nora Mushanek, live in the Action Cam, Bordentown, New Jersey.
Thank you, Nora. Now let's switch to Action News reporter Matt O'Donnell at Philadelphia International Airport. Matt, what's the situation there?
Well, Jim, at times today it's been very busy here at the U.S. Airways terminal, and at times it hasn't, and this is one of those times that it's not very busy. As I look behind me, you only see, well, you do see a lot of people, but it's not exactly packed here inside the terminal. Some of these people are thinking about that meal with all the trimmings awaiting them, and others are not because they're going overseas for military service. All of that waiting at the ticket area and at the terminals can give people plenty of time to ponder why they're even bothering to dive right into the busiest travel time of the year.
This is the first Thanksgiving I'm going to have home for a long time, so I'm going to be with family. We're going to gather around at one house and just eat, drink, and be merry.
For some, there is even more motivation. These cadets at the Valley Forge Military Academy will be banging down the kitchen door come tomorrow. Cadet Kip Russell says the mess hall food is hard to handle.
What kind of stuff they feed you? Normal food just doesn't taste as good, you know what I mean?
So what are you thinking about right now for Thanksgiving? What kind of food?
Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes and big turkey, that's what I'm thinking of.
He caught up with other military men who are not so lucky this Thanksgiving. Curtis Lewis had his turkey dinner early because the Air Force is sending him and his family to a military base in Yokota, Japan today.
It was kind of disappointing, but, you know, had to do it, so. And because of the Thanksgiving my mom had for us, kind of made everything okay.
And then there are those who gave up being with family on Thursday voluntarily. This Delaware Valley bunch is flying out to Detroit, Michigan for the Lions-Steelers game.
Detroit, Pittsburgh game, Thanksgiving, day game, where else can you be? Steelers by 14.
By the way, that football bunch is going to have a turkey dinner, but it'll be served up at a steakhouse right around the corner from the Pontiac Silverdome where that game is going to be held. I'm Matt O'Donnell, live in the Action Cam at Philadelphia International.
All right, Matt, thank you. This is also the busiest travel day of the year for Amtrak. Action News was at 30th Street Station late today, where thousands of travelers are catching trains to be with loved ones. Amtrak is adding 70 extra trains this week to carry the extra load. 250,000 passengers will be using Amtrak just in the Northeast Corridor alone. Today, actually the second busiest day of the year for 30th Street in Philadelphia, surpassed only by the return day on Sunday. And for those of us staying home for the holidays, always that last-minute rush to the supermarket. Shoppers at the Acme in Bala-Cynwyd were picking up those essential foodstuffs for their holiday feast tomorrow. And of course, this scene was repeated throughout the tri-state area today. He may be an alleged mobster, but this is why so many people in South Philadelphia see him as a generous neighbor. Joey Merlino staged his big turkey giveaway again today. For the fourth consecutive year, Merlino gave away 500 frozen turkeys to those in need. Merlino set up shop first at 13th and Catherine, down the block from the MLK Housing Project, and then at 10th and Poplar. Joey Merlino giving away free birds in South Philadelphia today. And everyone here is getting psyched up for the Boscov's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And as it does every year, the parade will kick off from 20th and Market tomorrow morning at 9, then work its way down to City Hall before it turns onto the Ben Franklin Parkway. Tens of thousands of people are looking forward to turning out to see the parade in person, a great holiday tradition. Action News reporter David Murphy is live in front of the Museum of Art, where rehearsals have been going on tonight. David, what's happening there right now?
Jim, it's been a day of rehearsals here. Tonight, we're getting a little preview of some of the events of tomorrow. Behind me, you hear the Parish Bell Choir, who's up in Philadelphia from Manassas, Virginia, ringing the bells and playing Christmas carols. I'm going to stop for just a second. That is one pretty sound, and that, of course, is Jingle Bells, played by the Bell Choir here. Disney has played a big role in today's rehearsals in the meantime, along with dozens of local students. All day long on Eakins Oval in front of the Museum of Art, there's been dancing and tons of directions.
You guys are going to cut this way?
Yeah, even the world-famous Disney characters were put through the paces today as a cast and crew of hundreds prepare for tomorrow's big parade. No one's busier than Disney production manager Steve Secor, who hails from Levittown and who is coordinating Disney performances, including the Circle of Life production number featuring characters from The Lion King and Disney's Animal Kingdom in Orlando.
Oh, yes, it is. It's definitely a lot of work. We've actually started preliminary work in April.
The stage crew is finishing up the extensive decorations today, which include a complete transformation of the Art Museum steps. Meanwhile, across the Schuylkill River outside the Pennsylvania National Guard Armory, the floats are out of the hangar and onto 33rd Street tonight, gussied up and ready to roll. At least one young parade fan got an up-close preview. Of course, all the action will be broadcast live here on 6 ABC, so technicians and camera operators were following all the practices today, getting ready to bring the whole show into living rooms across the Delaware Valley. For these young performers from the High School for the Creative and Performing Arts, the experience has meant a lot of work and a lot of excitement.
We had a lot of rehearsals from after school to late at night. We're really anxious. We want to do this. We just want to get it over with and have fun. I really can't wait to dance with Goofy, because I love me some Goofy.
And yes, she got a chance to meet Goofy today, and she was pretty excited about it. The parade kicks off at 9. David and Lisa will be calling it, of course. A bunch of us will be on the float. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow, Jim. David Murphy live with the action cam outside the Philadelphia Museum of Art.
Thank you, David. More to come on Action News tonight. Renewed controversy surrounding the shooting death of a North Philadelphia man by police. We'll have a live report. In sports, who will quarterback the Eagles come Sunday in Green Bay? Gary Papa has that story.
The question, does it rain on our parade tomorrow? We've got the AccuWeather answer.
Plus, we have some holiday happenings around the region. That and more when Action News continues tonight.
Depression. From a short bout with the blues to a crippling long-term condition, millions of people just like you battle depression. But groundbreaking new treatments are turning lives around. From arm patches to powerful magnets, even a modern-day answer to electroshock therapy that has patients lining up for the latest. Could they help you too? Health Check reporter Anita Brickman shows you new ways to beat the blues. Tonight on Action News at 11.
This Friday from 6 to 11 a.m. at Walmart, the 5 great hours of holiday shopping begin.
That's when the RCA camcorder is just $297.97. The 12-pack of Energizer AA alkaline batteries is only $5.50. And our 7-inch 10-karat gold rope bracelet is just $14.
The gift of joy lasts all season long, but the 5 great hours of holiday shopping are only from 6 to 11 a.m. this Friday at Walmart.
Imagine TV.
The financial world was stunned by the latest offer from your Mercury dealer.
Imagine a 200-horsepower car with virtually every luxury for $299 a month. Lease the Mercury Sable LS Touring Edition with no-charge leather, no-charge moonroof, and no-charge ABS. $2,235 of no-charge options.
Bottom line,
$5,600 less than Camry XLE. Imagine yourself in a Mercury.
You know how many calls we make?
Hey, we're building a business here.
Hundreds a month. Thousands a year.
We're building a building business here.
Bell Atlantic's giving us a break.
A big break.
They call it Business Link.
We call it a business builder.
It's a savings plan.
An incentive plan. A building business builder.
It's like a volume discount.
Signing up's a breeze.
We just called an 800 number. The Business Link number?
Then all we did was say yes.
Yes. Yes.
With Business Link, we're building our building business, building by building.
Friday and Saturday during Macy's Thanksgiving sale. Shop early 7 to 11 a.m. for sensational 4-hour specials. All sweaters and coats an extra 15% off. Diamond necklace or earrings, your choice, $189. All men's suits, sport coats, rainwear an extra 15% off. Holiday Lane and Christmas items an extra 15% off. All boots for her an extra 10% off. 4-hour specials 7 to 11 a.m. Friday and Saturday during Macy's Thanksgiving sale.
Police in New Jersey have made an arrest in the assault of an elderly woman in North Cape May tonight. Authorities say somebody broke into the home of a 92-year-old woman just before 5 this morning. The woman was beaten and possibly sexually assaulted. She is in stable condition tonight at Burdett Tomlin Hospital. Late this afternoon, police arrested 34-year-old William Donnelly. He lives near the victim, and officials say Donnelly's jacket and hat were found in the woman's house. The family of Dante Dawson is in the middle of a controversy with Philadelphia police tonight. Another controversy. Action News reporter David Henry is live outside the family's home in North Philadelphia with that story. David?
Well, Jim, a political activist group has scheduled a rally here tonight in support of Cynthia Dawson and her family. Mrs. Dawson has been through a lot over the past few months. Her 19-year-old son, Dante, was shot to death by the police last month. Her 15-year-old son, Richard, is now facing murder charges. And last night, the police chased a suspected drug dealer into her house.
Miss Dawson is not, and I repeat, is not a drug dealer.
Cynthia Dawson let others do the talking for her at this news conference. Through them, she claimed the police have been harassing her family. She says it's because police officer Christopher D. Pasquale has been arrested and charged with homicide for shooting her son Dante last month. Last night, the police chased a suspected drug dealer into her house after observing him selling crack cocaine on a nearby corner.
I went inside. Sergeant Walker heard the seller say, "Here, take this," to someone inside the residence.
The police say they later found 22 packets of crack in a first-floor closet. Mrs. Dawson claims it was planted by the police.
The Dawson family do not deal drugs. The Dawson family cannot be accountable for what someone else does. You know, she cannot be held accountable because someone runs into her home.
Mrs. Dawson does admit the suspected drug dealer is a friend of her children. The police say their actions last night are in no way part of a campaign of harassment.
The defendant fled to the Dawson residence, but we did not take him there. He took us to that location.
This has become a politically charged case with Cynthia Dawson finding herself caught in the middle here. She didn't even know that this rally had been scheduled on her doorstep until I asked her about it at the earlier news conference this afternoon. I'm David Henry reporting live from North Philadelphia. Jim?
All right, David, we'll have that story at 11 as well. A fugitive wanted by the FBI has been arrested in Philadelphia. 34-year-old Alex Kopakin was taken into custody at 30th Street Station last night after arriving on a train from Florida. Kopakin is charged with intent to distribute marijuana as a result of a drug raid last week. Officials seized more than $1 million and 1,600 pounds of marijuana. Another suspect, 23-year-old Alice Churkis, was arrested last week. Still ahead on Action News tonight, the Flyers try to extend their winning streak. Gary Papa has details, and Dave Roberts with a holiday weekend forecast when Action News continues tonight.
At Circuit City, you'll always get our low price guarantee.
Save on all 31-inch and larger TVs, VCRs, camcorders, appliances, and more right now. And pay no interest till January 2000 on top brands throughout the store. Plug into low prices at Circuit City.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
Searching for the perfect gift has its price, like your sanity. Remember, for a hassle-free way to shop, TJ Maxx has thousands of great fashions and gifts for everyone on your list. All at great prices, all in one great store. TJ Maxx. See what's new this week.
The most eye-opening thing about these vehicles isn't where they can take you. It's where they come from. Now through Monday, get 0.99 financing on all Oldsmobiles. That means $2,500 in average finance savings on Alero. It's a perfect time to start something at Oldsmobile.
When I was little, my mom would say I loved you this much. She also worried this much.
Now with OnStar, I'm better. Remember when you drove my car to California?
It was stolen.
OnStar called me automatically. An advisor tracked my car and called the police. I never even worried.
Mm-hmm.
Now I only worry this much.
More like this much, this much.
Now, get the OnStar system and installation at no extra charge when you sign up for a year of service. Call 1-888-OnStar-7.
At Circuit City, you always get our low price guarantee.
Right now, find sale prices in every department, like this 19-inch TV with remote for just $139.99, and this Iowa 3-disc mini audio system for just $139.99. Now at Circuit City.
Interesting story out of Harrisburg tonight, a new twist to the stadium funding story, and it is a game of political hardball. Action News has learned that Governor Ridge is poised to give Pittsburgh the state money it needs, and for the time being, may leave Philadelphia without. Lawmakers in the State House worked into the early morning hours trying to gain support for a plan to benefit both cities, but came up short. By the 1 a.m., the plan was put on hold.
We don't have 102 votes yet. That's why we're here.
But lawmakers did approve a catch-all bill with several amendments. One would give Ridge the authority to spend community development funds for Pittsburgh stadiums only. Those projects are set to break ground next year. A possibility lawmakers could return to Harrisburg on Monday, and Mayor Rendell plans to spend his holiday weekend lobbying.
We've got some work to do. That's what last night showed us. There are a lot of people who have concerns that have to be addressed, but the governor and I are committed to addressing those concerns.
Now, if approved, Ridge's plan would give Pittsburgh and Philadelphia up to $150 million each toward new baseball and football stadiums. The cities and teams would have to come up with the rest. Eagles Executive Vice President Joe Banner thinks it's a fair and reasonable plan for taxpayers.
State funds for the 4 stadiums that would keep 4 teams in Pennsylvania for the next 30 years is less than the funds created for 1 team for 1 stadium in Connecticut.
And so unless lawmakers return to Harrisburg on Monday to approve the governor's plan, Pittsburgh will apparently get the money it needs, and Philadelphia will not, at least not now.
Wow. Got to do something there.
So do the Eagles.
Oh, boy. How about the players inside the play? Oh, boy. What a way to make your debut. The starting quarterback of the Eagles going into the Green Bay is an 18-point underdog. Could be, by the way it looks right now, could be Coy Detmer. He did get most of the snaps today at practice. He says, I'm ready. If needed, I'm ready to go. In a hurry today because, as he says, he's got a lot of work to do. A man of few words is Coy Detmer.
Coy, what have they told you?
Can you start this week, Coy? Any word? No.
You see Coy as your quarterback on Sunday?
Well, like I said, it's early in the week, right? And it's our first day of practice. We're going to practice again tomorrow. I'll see how things go tomorrow in practice.
What is the extent of Bobby's injury?
He has a sort of a bruised shoulder and also the thumb injury. The thumb is sort of a jammed thumb.
From Hoy to Coy. He really can't do any worse. It's time to give him a shot. They said it's like feeding him to the Lions, but actually it's to the Packers because Detroit plays today. Tomorrow it's a doubleheader. Detroit hosting Pittsburgh. And in the game of the week, it's got to be Minnesota at Dallas. Hit of the week, here he is. Brian Cox there, slapping the head of Steve McNair. Today he was fined $10,000 for that. And he also said, quote, there's no such thing as unnecessary roughness, and this fine is racist. He'll challenge it. Brian Cox of the Jets, again in trouble. Flyers again back in action at the Islanders. They're riding now, of course, that 4-game winning streak. Before they left, we talked to their big guy, Eric Lindros, about their trouble in winning at Uniondale. 0-5-1 since 1996. What's the problem?
It's been a tough place for this club to play on. So was Pittsburgh before we walked in there, so let's just go win.
You guys don't put much stock into those kind of things?
It's for you guys just to build up some airtime.
You got to do something.
Yeah.
Long season. Thank you for the airtime, Eric Lindros. He likes his answer. Very good. They're relaxed and ready to play at the Islanders. And Peter Nedved today traded back to the Rangers. He settled all last year with a contract dispute with Pittsburgh. Today is part of a 5-trade deal, player deal. He's going back to the Rangers. Alexei Kovalev is the big game going to the Penguins. 26-year-old Nedved, as we said, did sit out all last year, and he's going back to those guys up north. We'll have Flyer highlights tonight, plus the first high school football game of Thanksgiving being played tonight.
All right. Volunteers continue to roll up their sleeves to help their neighbors in need this Thanksgiving. Liberty Management Services, People United Together, and Neighborhood Action Bureau sponsor their 2nd annual Community Thanksgiving Dinner in North Philadelphia. Volunteers prepared and served a traditional turkey dinner. The Hilton Hotel in Cherry Hill served turkey and all the trimmings to less fortunate families in South Jersey. Star Tours provided complimentary bus service to transport the guests from 3 area shelters to the hotel for Thanksgiving dinner. New Jersey Governor Christie Whitman served lunch to the disadvantaged at a Trenton area soup kitchen today. Whitman says this is the time of year residents are focused on giving. Whitman says although food donations increase during the holidays, she hopes the generosity continues throughout the year.
Ready for a wild
Thanksgiving? It's a holiday adventure as Walt Disney World brings Disney's Animal Kingdom to the 6 ABC Boscov's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Join Dave Roberts and Lisa Thomas-Laurie, along with Safari Mickey, The Lion King's Rafiki, Michael Badalucco from The Practice, Richard Ruccolo from Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place, TV and stage star Alan Thicke, and much, much more. It's your parade, Delaware Valley, the 6 ABC Boscov's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Thanksgiving morning at 9.
Jeep Cherokee can climb a 30% grade. Laugh at an 80% chance of snow. Give you 100% freedom. And do it all for 10% less than the competition. Lease a new 99 Cherokee Sport for $239 a month and get all this at no extra charge. See your Key States Jeep dealer.
Here at Boyd's, day in, day out, we provide one of the country's largest selections of exclusive designer clothing, plus complimentary services like fashion coordinators, valet parking, and custom alterations. As much as we'd like to, we can't offer more. So in honor of the holidays, we're offering less. 25% off an enormous selection of designer suits and sport coats. Happy holidays from Boyd's.
Pie's as good as ever, Grace.
More coffee?
Half a cup. Now you look like a guy who doesn't do anything halfway. So look at this. Your Toyota dealer can put you in a 99 Corolla at a low $169 a month lease. Only $169 a month, including some tasty options. So finish that sandwich and go.
Just one more bite.
You gonna eat that pickle?
I have a Thanksgiving question for you. At your broadcast location tomorrow at the parade.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a cover above you?
Yes, we do. We're prepared for every eventuality.
And it may be every eventuality.
Yes, we may have a little bit of everything tomorrow. Things are not looking good to be outside tomorrow to watch the parade, but of course you can always see it right here live on 6ABC. This is a live picture, Chopper 6. The beautiful Christmas tree with the star on top. Whoa, where are we? Wow, the top of the Art Museum steps there. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not traveling on Chopper 6. That's a good move. I'll take my Dramamine on that one. And here's the parade forecast. It kicks off at 9 a.m. Major Drumstick's starting to move a little faster now. We're going to have rain. That's the call. I don't blame them. Keep on moving. We got to get them an umbrella for later tonight. Winds will start to the east, then they shift to the northwest. 10 to 20 should be about 48 degrees when the parade kicks off. And then the parade will continue until noontime, of course, and the rain will kind of move out of the picture. Then the winds are going to kick up northwesterly anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. What's making all of this happen? A frontal system we've been tracking since it came from the northwest. Lots of precipitation now starting to build throughout Indiana, moving on into Ohio, the cloud cover coming in for us. Let's go to the satellite picture first, and you'll see all the clouds building. This is along with the frontal system there. You see the movement of that system on satellite 6. Now, from the satellite, we'll go to Action Radar. And Action Radar shows the system and the moisture building. We'll watch it one more time over the past several hours. Watch all the yellow there in Indiana now, starting to move on into Ohio. That is the rain that is going to come in our direction. We've got to get all that through, and it does. Fortunately, it does move through quickly. Probably not until after the parade is over, but it does move through. And then we've got two huge high-pressure systems, one here and the other here, forming a ridge. It's just going to clear everything out, and it's just going to be remarkable how much sunshine we get after tomorrow and how much the temperatures get milder and then almost warm. A call from AccuWeather is, well, we're going to get off to a wet start. It's 41 up there in the Poconos, 45 in Allentown, 47 in Reading, 43 in Lancaster, 45 in Wilmington, 45 in Dover, 46 in Cape May, same reading for Atlantic City, up to Trenton, 43 degrees. 39 was our low, 52 degrees was our high in the Northeast, 47, 46 outside the station, 48 for Center City, 45 at the airport, and 47 degrees in Camden. Well, let's go live again on Chopper 6. Willie Penn watching things tonight. The clock ticking down to parade time. Present temperature reading 45 degrees, humidity 64%. Barometer 30.17, it is falling. Winds are out of the southeast, 8 miles an hour, ocean water temperature 51 degrees. Exclusive AccuWeather 5-day forecast, clouding up. We've got that right now, 42 degrees. Rain for the parade in the morning, right through noon probably. 58 degrees. Then we're looking for some sun in the afternoon. The winds kick in, so it'll be windy clearing after that. Then take a look at this run. Friday, sunny and windy, 54 degrees. Sunny and mild, 60 degrees. Sunny and milder, 66 degrees. Monday, even milder, up to 68 degrees. So it looks like we're going to have to deal with some rain in the morning. Then things will start to clear in the afternoon.
All right, David. And the World News Tonight is next on Channel 6. Action News continues at 11 tonight. Now for Gary Papa, Dave Roberts, the entire Action News team, I'm Jim Gardner. We'll see you at 11 o'clock tonight.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Bell Atlantic, your guide through the wiles of communications.
The most watched station in the Delaware Valley, 6 ABC.
Hello, I'm Monica Melpat.
And I'm Rick Williams. Tomorrow morning on Action News, find out what's hot in toys before you go holiday shopping.
Plus, we'll have live previews from the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
And I'm Cicely Tynan, and we'll have the latest holiday forecast from AccuWeather tomorrow morning at 5:30.
I'm making a list, checking it twice, getting shopping done early. Isn't that nice?
Start filling your holiday list today. At Marshall's, you'll find great gifts that pamper the ones you love.
Fancy perfume for me.
They're sure to love brand name fragrances and cozy sleepwear. Cuddly toys, too. Hurry in, it's all up to 60% less.
I'm telling you why. I got the best gift this year.
Marshall's, brand names for less.
Every day.
When help can't wait, they share the same conviction every day. In the community, working for safety and offering assistance. Committed. Whether helping thousands in our neighborhoods or serving one alone. And while one is comprised of working people and the other of dedicated volunteers, they are all neighbors standing ready to help. The men and women of your local Chevy dealer and the American Red Cross. When the community is in need, when help can't wait.
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
No matter what you have to travel over and through this winter, a Subaru with all-wheel drive is the best thing to do it in. And during the Subaru year-end countdown, you can get the all-wheel drive Subaru Outback or Subaru Legacy with low 1.9% APR financing. Plus, you'll find special lease rates on all 99 all-wheel drive Subaru models. So no matter where grandmother lives, you'll get there. See your local Subaru dealer today, because our year-end countdown ends soon.